This is Erin, Muldoon, Stetson with taponit.com, and I am coming to you today to talk about quitting smoking, which most of us know is not an easy thing to do. And tapping can help support you in quitting smoking because it helps you to handle both the cravings, the causes, and anything that might come in the way, like triggers that happen for you in the process. And when you're tapping, it's best to handle things very specifically on what's going on in your life, but sometimes that's not always possible. Maybe you don't know how to tap very well, or you're just in your own fog and you can't see things clearly. And for those circumstances, and just to get you started, I'd like to teach you how to tap on an introductory level here in this little video that we're making. And you can just follow along with me, tap along with me here. But just know that this takes persistence. Any kind of addiction takes persistence. And so this video is not going to be the end-all be-all for you. It's just going to be the start to give you some relief in the moment when you want to have a cigarette, you want to smoke, but you'd really prefer to nip that in the bud, literally, and keep yourself smoke-free at least for one more hour, one more day, and move forward with that. But I just want to reiterate one more time that it's much more important for you to learn how to tap or get some help from someone like me or someone else who you'd like to work with on the topic, because it's a complicated thing. And so here we go. Just follow along with me if you want some relief. And we're going to start in the karate chop spot. And I know that I haven't taught you about everything about tapping because that would take a really long time. I want to make this video short. So just go along the ride with me if you don't mind and you want some relief. And we'll just see if it helps you. So first, I'd like you to assess your situation on a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the most intense. How badly do you want a cigarette now? If you can, write it down, great, but take note of that number of how badly you want a cigarette right now. And then after you've got that number, if you have a pack of cigarettes with you, I'd like you to smell them and see if it makes that number go up higher. So go ahead and smell them if you have them. And again, write down that number or take note of it in your head. And now tap on your karate chop spot. It's this spot right here if you were going to hit a piece of wood with your hand and say, repeat after me. Even though I really want a cigarette right now, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I really want a cigarette right now, it's all I want. I'm stressed and it makes me feel better. I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I really want a cigarette right now, I just want to smoke. I'm still a really good person, doing the best I can. I choose to relax now. Now go to your eyebrow point. Tips of your fingers, where your eyebrow meets your nose on the bone. I really want a cigarette right now. Keep repeating after me, okay? I just want to smoke. I really want a cigarette right now. Underneath your nose. On the bone. If I could just have a cigarette, that would make me feel relaxed. Now, in the crack in your chin, underneath your lip, there's a little divot in there. I really want a cigarette right now. Now on your collarbone, Put your index finger on the collarbone and have your pinky land on your breastplate or your sternum. And the other two fingers just fall between. I could really use a cigarette right about now. It's all I really want. Now underneath your arm, about 3-4 inches beneath your armpit, there's a sore spot down there. It's about right here. And you can tap on it like this or like this, whichever is more comfortable. I'd really like a cigarette right now. It's what I like to do. Now all 5 fingers on the top of your head. I could really use a cigarette right now. And I don't know how this tapping is going to help me. It seems pretty ridiculous. Now go back to your eyebrow. By the way, it can be either side, so whichever side is more comfortable for you. I choose to relax now. And keep repeating after me. I choose calm, cool confidence. Underneath your eye. Maybe I can relax now. That would be wonderful. Underneath your nose. I choose to love and accept myself. Cracking your chin, just as I am. Collarbone. I can relax now. It's okay. It's safe to relax and healthy for me to relax, especially without a cigarette, because they're expensive and toxic for my body. Underneath your arm. I choose to relax now. It's okay. Top of your head. I have a lot to be grateful for, and I can relax now. I choose to have fun and enjoy my life in a healthy and loving way. Okay, now take a deep breath in and hold it. And let it out nice, big, and smooth. Now go ahead and close your eyes. And just allow. And take note of how you're feeling and what you're thinking. Please write it in the comments. How you're feeling, what you're thinking. And most importantly, reassess how much you'd like a cigarette now on a scale of 0 to 10. 10 being the most intense. What number are you at right now? And how badly you'd like a cigarette? And once you have that number, write it down or take note of it. Please write it in the comments what you were at before you had, before we tapped, how intensely you wanted a cigarette, and how much you'd like one right now. And let me know what other specific topics you'd like me to make videos for, or if you'd like to work with me one-on-one. My website is www.taponit.com. That's TAPONIT.com. And you can set up an appointment there with me if you choose. I think it's really important that you learn as much as you can about tapping, because even though this video can be helpful to you, it's really way more helpful to do things specifically and be able to use this in your life on a daily basis, even sometimes more than once a day, especially with something like a cigarette smoking addiction, because it's a complicated one that takes perseverance. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate being able to help you. I hope I did. And come visit me at taponit.com if you'd like more help from me one-on-one, or you have questions or ideas. I'd be happy to assist you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.